Imagine thinking your decisions are yours, but in reality, someone else is pulling the strings inside your mind. Today on Mr. Paradox, we're diving into 5 disturbing psychology experiments that reveal just how shockingly easy it is to control the human mind. Stay till the end, because the last one might make you question your own sanity. 1. The Milgram Obedience Experiment. Our first stop, Yale University, 1961. Psychologist Stanley Milgram wanted to understand why ordinary people obey horrifying orders, like in Nazi Germany. Volunteers were told to administer electric shocks to a stranger in another room. Each wrong answer, more voltage. What they didn't know was, there were no real shocks. The person screaming in pain was an actor. But here's the disturbing part. 65% of participants cranked up the dial to the highest voltage, 450 volts, simply because a man in a lab coat told them to. This experiment proved that under the right authority, most people will harm others, even when their conscience screams stop. 2. The Stanford Prison Experiment. Next, we head to Stanford University, 1971. Psychologist Philip Zimbardo turned the basement of the psychology building into a fake prison. Students were randomly assigned to be guards or prisoners. Within just 36 hours, guards began humiliating, abusing, and psychologically torturing prisoners. The prisoners broke down emotionally. The study had to be stopped after only 6 days, even though it was planned for 2 weeks. What does it tell us? Give someone power, strip away identity, and many will turn cruel. No real orders required. The mind conforms frighteningly fast to roles. Number 3, the Asch Conformity Experiments. Ever think, I'd never go along with the crowd if they were obviously wrong? In 1951, psychologist Solomon Asch ran a simple test. Participants were shown lines of different lengths and asked to pick which matched. Obvious, right? But when actors in the room all deliberately chose the wrong line, 75% of real participants conformed at least once, agreeing with the wrong majority. Turns out, our brains would rather fit in than be right. Social pressure literally rewires our perceptions. Number 4, the Little Albert Experiment. This one's deeply unsettling. In 1920, John B. Watson and Rosalie Rayner conditioned a 9-month-old baby named Albert to fear a white rat. Each time little Albert reached for the rat, they made a loud, terrifying noise behind him. Soon, Albert wasn't just scared of rats. He panicked at rabbits, dogs, even fur coats. They'd effectively programmed his mind to associate anything fluffy with fear. This showed how phobias can be artificially created and how terrifyingly fragile a developing mind can be. Number 5, the Monster Study. Finally, a lesser-known but haunting experiment from 1939 called the Monster Study. Researchers in Iowa took orphan children and divided them into 2 groups. One group was given positive speech therapy, praised for speaking well. The other, they were ridiculed, told they stuttered badly even if they spoke perfectly. The result, some kids in the negative group developed severe speech problems that lasted into adulthood. This wasn't just an experiment. It was psychological trauma disguised as science. It shows how easily words can shape or destroy someone's self-image and future. So, what does all this tell us? Your mind is a masterpiece, but also disturbingly easy to manipulate. Authority, conformity, fear, power, even just a cruel word, can rewire who you think you are. That's why on this channel, Mr. Paradox, we break down the dark corners of psychology so you can protect your mind from being controlled. If you found this eye-opening, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more ways to understand and defend your own mind.